Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host and leader of the Satellite of Love colony here today, Larry. What were we doing when we last left off? We were building some storage containers, and we were trying to get some of these plants to start growing. Let me just double check what these creatures require. So, I've set our research person, who was it? Travaldo, to get to work researching better aesthetics, because some of these plants, these bristle blossoms, require a fair bit of light in order to grow properly. The only real light I have right now. And yes, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, just before I forget to mention that. But the only bit of light that we can really make right now are these lamps. And they're really bad for power, and they require space on the floor. But if I'm patient and I research stuff, I'll get access to the ceiling lights, which will, I think, be a lot less derpy than what we're currently enjoying. So that's what we're working up to. Whether or not that pans out, who knows. I'm also going to do something about our space management, but we'll get there. So, what do we got? We have insufficient oxygen generation, it says right now. We have one oxygen generator, and we have a battery that quickly runs out of power. I'm not 100% certain what to make of that. I'm also... oh, wait. I should probably tell these guys to finish digging that stuff out, shouldn't I? Yeah, it says we have insufficient oxygen generation for the moment. I guess the only way to get around that is to just build an additional algae deoxylizer, which is... that's fine. I mean, it's not hard to manage that. And then we'll power that with some wire. And do we want more than one battery? That's another question, because all of this stuff eats a lot of power, which I don't necessarily have. And what was the button for prioritizing stuff? Here it is. So pretty much everything's a 5 right now. Let's go ahead and set all of this shit to be a 9. Oh, wait. No, that's not... I want all this bottom stuff to be like a 5. And that should be a little bit better. The research station is going to continue to not really do the thing until we prioritize another type of research. So we'll just get all the first level stuff out of the way first. We'll do all of the power management and all that junk immediately. And then for the base, I need to build an airflow tile. But I'm missing some. I'm missing copper ore! No, not the copper ore. Well, shit, where do I get copper ore from? I am trying to build way more stuff than I think I'm fully prepared for, but go figure. Well, we do have access to whatever we need up here, so let's just build the ladder up there. And then we'll just dig up all this crap. And then we'll put some tiles right through here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Although, wait, let's cancel, like, this one. Because that's kind of superfluous. Hopefully they start from the bottom and work their way down, but, shit if I know. These clone babies, they're weird like that. What are you gonna do? So what I dug these holes in the ground for is because I would like to build some airflow tiles so I can start getting a handle on things like getting like a concentrated pocket of natural gas and other materials like, what was it, carbon dioxide, so that I can figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with it. So we got a bunch of polluted oxygen. Probably because the shitter's always getting clogged. Yeah, I'm not sure. So let's denote what these storage containers are supposed to have. We'll just say put all the things in it. And that should be great. Good gravy and delicious. Do I have any seeds to put inside of these? Not really, so these guys can just eat whatever they can find. Is that... I don't know if that's super healthy for the clones, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, probably. Good news is these little shine bugs are gonna continue to be helpful. And keep everyone happy and totally not depressed out of their gourds. Yeah, I think all this should be just fine. Who is currently doing research? Jobs? Travaldo is supposed to be the research monkey, but for some reason Ellie's doing it? Ellie, no. Ellie, you need to not do research. This is not a thing that you are doing. Travaldo is the smarty pants. He's the level 8 researcher, so he's the one that I need to do this stuff. Oh, Bert is just gonna keep eating, like a midnight snack kind of thing going on, huh? I guess it could be worse. The manure pile, the compost pile's doing alright. It's emitting fertilizer, it's producing a little bit of heat. What's our heat look like? Not bad. When I was testing this game a lot earlier in its development, all these machines here in the center would have really started to bake everything literally alive, so it's nice that that's not happening. Okay. So what do we need to do for furniture? We got a massage table now and a ceiling light, but we need more copper, right? Yeah, we basically just need stuff. So let's go to jobs. And let's make him available to do, like, whatever. We need to go and get all that copper. So let's go ahead and prioritize all this stuff. Let's give this a 9. And then we'll let these guys go nuts. That's better. What do I do with this dirty water, though? I have no rightful idea. Because this washing station here, it's producing a load of dirty water. And I have not really made a plan for what the hell I'm gonna do with all that water. But these algae terrariums are doing a nice job keeping the carbon dioxide levels under control. Really, we just need to get these guys to get a hold of some more copper so that we can start producing more oxygen and expanding, I guess, hopefully upwards. Because it looks like there's a big open area up top there that we can get a hold of. And then I'll probably build into this area next as well. Okay, like the second we started getting access to copper, all of my building options just opened up massively, which is great. So what's the lighting look like? Okay, that's actually pretty damn good. So we'll put like one there. We'll put like one over here. Yeah, that'll be really nice. And then we're gonna put down a couple of airflow tiles. Oh boy, this is gonna look just smashing when it's done. Yeah, this is all coming back to me a little bit. It's been like a couple weeks since I last played Oxygen Not Included. So my skill sets at doing this, it's a little rusty, to say the least. Yeah, it says I'm like running out of oxygen though. Like, kind of fast, so that's probably something I'm eventually going to need to prioritize. Like, big time. And these guys are having to hold their breaths a lot, so I guess that means that the oxygen just isn't spreading up there very quickly. So let's deconstruct a couple spots up here so that we can actually get better airflow up there. And then that'll make our lives trying to build things like oxygen a little bit easier. Yeah, there we go. Now we're finally starting to get access to they're actually building the extra oxygen machine, which we really, really, really need. Really, really badly. Okay, there we go. Is that still not enough? Oh, that's... Okay, what builds oxygen? Algae terrariums build oxygen. And there's a lot of crap down here. Like a lot of unbreathable carbon dioxide and shit. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Produces oxygen and hydrogen using water. How do I get electrolyzer? Is that under research? Combustion, power transfer. Electrolyzer is like liquid and power, isn't it? Coal generator, heavy watt wire, carbon skimmer, electrolyzers right here. Percolation. Urkel my percolator, bro. Alright, well that's... We'll get there. I think we got plenty of algae around here to make these other things work, so that'll be fine. We'll just build another one of these bad mamma jammers. I'll build a couple more terrariums down there. I'm sure it won't explode at all. Not at all. Not at all. Although now I have to get some wiring going to these lamps. Good news is they can kind of build wiring behind shit, so it's not a huge problem. And then we'll tell this to store everything. How do we handle food? Is there like a refrigeration area? Is that under furniture? No. Base? No, not really. How is our food? Oh, our food supply is going down. We better get on that. Let's make this continuous. I'm not really in a position to make lice loaf yet, so let's make continuous mush bars. And then once this stuff's going, like, it should be able to keep these plants happy. Wait, are these things too hot? It's temperate. Is that too hot for these things? Well, I don't really... If they're gonna be a problem, I'm just gonna get rid of them. That's the reality. Like, I want these little bristle flowers to grow, but I don't give that much of a shit. Like, not even kinda. So we got plenty of oxygen being produced. That's what I wanted. And that's good. Now we need to put in some more flooring so we can start utilizing the space up here. And we'll just put an airflow tile in here so that things kind of stay managed. Oh, we have another clone! Yay! Choose a duplicate. What are my options? We've got Otto. Oh, I bet he's into autoerotic asphyxiation. Yes! Finally, a pervert joins the cult. I mean, our wonderful colony. It's not a cult, promise. He's uncultured. He's also a pacifist, so he can't kill things, which... That's manageable. Doesn't really require anything for food or decor. Oh, Otto. You and I, we understand each other. We got an anemic guy. I don't know if I want him. We got Mole Hands, who has a small bladder. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? He pisses himself occasionally. Ah, that's fine. I can handle pissing. Just like I can handle it with, like, dogs and cats. You'll just be like, Stinky would just be like my adorable little garbage cat. I kind of have enough construction people, though. Let's go with Otto. Otto erotic. And then we'll go with him. Yeah, print me an Otto. Which means I need to build a bed for you, don't I? So furniture. Let's put a cot back over here next to the garbage bin. Yes. Hello, Otto. Welcome to the cult. You do your thing, sir. You do it well. Oh, and I need to select a research, huh? Well, what do we got? I kind of need to think about what I need to build now, so... We need to think about hygiene and germs, and I think we're gonna do the sanitation stuff first. But I'm gonna have to build a... Okay, let's get rid of this. Uproot this. This isn't working. Uproot this one, too. Yeah, if these things aren't gonna produce without, like, a lot of extra effort, then fuck it. That's not a thing that we're gonna do. And that light bulb isn't powered, huh? I could have sworn I told them to build a thing to you, but I guess they're just like, nah, fuck it. Oh, but everyone just kinda had to sleep wherever, then. Where's our new guy? Where did he? Oh, he fell asleep up here. Oh, autoerotic, you adorable little scamp. You just sleep. Sleep until your dreams are filled with Batman capes, belts, and jerking off. You adorable little tyke. I guess we'll figure out while they're sleeping. We'll put it down to normal. Never mind, it's already over. I was about to say we'll figure out what our next task will be, but I am not quite fully sure. We have a bit of a gas buildup problem in the basement next to the liquid bottler. That's going to be a problem. I don't really know what the hell to do with these people. I don't. So what is up with this mealwood? It's like groinking up occasionally. That's weird. Alright, well, eventually that stuff's gonna get covered in lice, and that's gonna be amazingly hilarious when I start to make that into lice loaf for them to all eat. Which will only be moderately horrifying. Well, I guess I'll get my power going. What do we want to do for, like, water? I feel like we need, like, a liquid vent to start piping poopy, like, away from where it is now. So I feel like we could move that liquid down into this area. Like, this can eventually go down here, and we could turn, like, this area into, like, a poop pit or something. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like we need, like, a pit for our poopies pretty soon, but I've got all this awful, awful gas everywhere, which I think is going to kill us. So that might not be for the best. So let's make this our... We'll make this like our bin down here. And this will start to be where we start putting everything for, like, bad stuff. And we'll start digging out this region. Yeah, that's probably fine. Oh, we're out of power big time up here. Well, that's no biggie. Ellie's got the legs of a track runner. Like, she's a track star in the making. Let's not beat around the bush here. Why is this wire not connected? I'm confused. I built a wire down here. So what's going on? Okay, I guess I just wasn't doing it right for whatever reason. Go figure. I guess we're using way more power than we have generators for, so let's just add another generator here in the middle. And that'll be fine. We're needing even more oxygen generation, though, because we've got another person. So that's gonna be slightly awkward. Although I like that what just happened up here. We had like a bunch of dudes just fall through the frickin' earth. Because they're like, do we build a floor? Oh, nah, fuck that. Who needs floors, silly goose? Floors are for peasants. And you know what the hell, let's just build another bed so we're ready for, like, the next guy. Let's slow the building down to, like, normal speed, because I'm starting to run out of stuff for these people to do. So... I gotta figure out how to handle gas, and I should probably build a medic bay so that people don't go bonkers and start trying to kill and eat each other. And we need to... where should I put the medi bay? Like, I feel like that's gonna be important. There's a bunch of carbon dioxide up there, too. Which I can't imagine is a good thing. Well, it's not... Oh, look, I love the sound of that. Just like... Squish it. It just sounds horrifying. That whole thing just sounds terrifying. Oh, that's great and horrible at the same time, but oh. It's like the machine is taking a dump. Look at that. Oh, alright, well, okay, so I'm gonna end the episode here, but basically what my current goals are, I'm gonna work on a proper medical station, and whatever the hell that requires. And then from there, I'm going to work on building, like, proper plumbing, and proper food stuff, and working on just getting the base livable. Because we've got, like, we can survive. Like, we can eat Otto. He's probably tastes fine. And then we can live off mush bars and barely breathe oxygen produced by the plants and, like, the algae down here. but we need to start handling wounds. Because people basically say, like, they're grimy, they're disgusting, and we need to start handling that because, again, this is the outbreak update, which means that people are going to start getting sick and dying if we are not careful. So, I'm gonna start working on that next time. That's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.